All right, folks, I think we are live now. So, everybody who is joining this live stream, please post in the comments if you can hear us okay, and if the setup is all good. So, everybody who is joining this live stream, please post in the comments if you can hear us okay. So, everybody who is joining, if the setup is all good. Okay. So, everybody who is joining this live stream, please. Okay, so yes, Vishal. Okay, he confirmed everything is good. So now this live stream will be available later to watch as well. So just in case, if you are busy, if you want to watch later, feel free. This is the winner announcement for Code Basics Resume Project Challenge number 2 for AI. Now, just in case, if you don't know what Code Basics Data Challenge is, RPC challenge is, let me quickly share my screen and I will go over it very briefly. So on our platform, codebasics.io, I hope you can see my screen. We have this data challenge option. When you click on it, you will find data analytics challenges and AI challenges. Okay, so let me just go to view challenges here and here. Okay, I think this is one particular challenge, but you can go click view all challenges, and in AI and data science, we have conducted 2 challenges so far. The first one was on building a RAG-based chatbot, which is having RBAC, role-based control access integration. The second one, and we are announcing winners for this particular challenge. So this was to use NLP to detect adverse drug events. Now these are free challenges. Anyone can participate. And the benefit of participating in this challenge is that you not only learn something by building a project, you also build your online credibility because you'll be posting your submissions on LinkedIn, you will have your presentations, etc. So that way, it is very beneficial in our data challenges that we have run in the past. Many people actually got a job because of this. And the way this is different than Kaggle challenges is that Kaggle is just a technical challenge. Here you get to showcase both your technical skills and your core skills or soft skills. All right. So that was a quick preview on RPC. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And on the screen, you can see Siddhant, Mochita, Ashish. They are from my team. They are from Team Code Basics. And we also have a special guest today, Sugan and Sai. So we'll go over why they are joining and what they are going to talk about. Siddhant, I will give it to Siddhant and he will take it from here.
Thanks, Bhai, and welcome everyone. As Bhai has already mentioned, we are talking about the Resume Project Challenge 2. This is the winner announcement live stream. So the project, as explained earlier, was an ADE guard, okay, for AI safety. So using AI for drug safety, where we used an NLP power system to detect adverse drug events. So what are adverse drug events? So all these companies, big companies, whenever they create some kind of drug or a vaccine, what they do is they test it on certain patients and see the reactions. So some reactions can get adverse or life-threatening. So through this particular project, the goal was to detect those things early on and create a model that can detect it based on patient notes so that it can be scaled up, right, on a larger amount of patients. Now, the way we evaluate all these RPCs is in 2 ways. First is we rate the technical implementation of the participants, and we also see the non-technical part. So these are some details of how we actually mark these things. So for this particular project, it was very data heavy. right? There was a lot of data, and you had to actually manually label a lot of entities. You actually had to create models to extract adverse drug events, and you had to train classifiers to classify them into different categories. And the 30% of the marks were given for accurate extraction of the ADs, right? And also the drug entities from a symptom text. So, by the way, folks, the data that we used here was actual FDA data, right? We did not create any dummy data or something. This was actual FDA data that any drug company would also use, right? If they want to build some model like this. Then the second most important aspect was the technical benchmark of the evaluation, the overall architecture of the code, how they have kept their README, what the code quality is, and also a bit of the UI as well. So all of this carried 40 marks. This is the highest number of marks, okay? But if you see, we also have some non-technical evaluation, right? So the way RPCs work is you are given a problem statement, which is very real, right? It is something that any company would likely implement if it is working on that particular problem. Now, what happens is as a team leader or as the lead developer of that project, you have to present it to some stakeholders. So presentation also carries a lot of mark here, which is why all the participants have to present their idea either through presentation slides. They would have to post a video on LinkedIn, or they would just record their screen and share their presentation. The highest amount of marks are given to the person, and we prioritize people who actually share a video presentation and share their whole journey of how they came up with that solution. And this is the first time I think we are going to have the winners as well with us, who will discuss their own solution. So if you're participating in this RPC, even after, like, I know the challenge has ended, but you can still participate in it and get some exposure of how to work on these kind of projects. I think you're going to get some really good pointers from the winners on how to actually approach the challenge.
I
So
totally
again,
agree, folks. If you are looking for unguided project that you want to add to your resume or project portfolio, these projects are excellent. You will get some tips from winner submissions. At the same time, it's not like it's fully guided. You are building things on your own. And this particular project is actually a bit challenging. So I highly encourage you to work on it, even though the challenge is ended.
yeah. So we're going to now see the winners and the submission. We are really grateful to Pat for sponsoring the first prize, which is a book on Azure and AI in Azure. The second prize will be codebasics goodie. So it will be t-shirt or notebook. We are going to find out soon. And let's see. So how many people do you think participated in this? A lot of people registered, but the actual submission we got was only from 5 people. That was the level of difficulty of this challenge, right? So all of us, they study data science, but when it comes to actual implementation on real data, I'm not talking about Titanic data set, or I'm not talking about the toy data sets that you get on Kaggle or any other place. So when the real FDA data set came in, a lot of people give up. Like, they gave up early on, right? And we have 5 very persistent participants. And by the way, the submissions were really great. Our evaluators really enjoyed uh, looking for, like, reviewing all the projects. So let's see who those 5 participants are. Now, these are in no particular order, okay? So anybody of them can be the winner and the runner-up. So we have Arjun Patel, Ayazul Haq, Sai Kiran Udayan, Suganya, and Karthikeyan. Okay, so all of these people uh, really excelled in completing the project and actually providing a submission, right? Now, all of you, like whoever are participating, congratulations to you, because you yourself are winners in my eyes, because it was really a challenging project. And I'm wondering, what would you do if you could collaborate together and then work on the project, I think it would have taken it to a different, actual production level. Like it could have been deployed, you could write up. So as per me, the challenge was so good that you can actually write a paper on it. I'm talking about a research paper on it, right? Because it was really intensive, and I congratulate all of you. I hope that you take it forward as well. If you're thinking of, if you are new, if you are actually
So
working
Siddhant, this
on
this
these ideas.
required data annotation also, right? Like data annotating data
Exactly.
and all that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
see, and this is how the real projects happen in the industry. It won't be like, okay, you're given clean data set. You will be given messy data set. Sometimes you have to do a lot of manual grunt work, dirty work, and it is part of that AI engineer job. So I really want to congratulate all these five people. And by the way, Sai and Suganya is already on the call, but the other three people, Arjun, Ayaz, and Karthikeyan, if you are attending the live stream, please say hi in the top chat so that we know that you are here. You all deserve a big round of applause because this was a difficult project. It's not like, okay, build a RAG chatbot by just using LangChain and taking help of ChatGPT. This was a project which required a lot of hard work and patience, and you all did it. So I want to congratulate you all. I'm pretty sure like your chance of getting selected in any AI engineer job is going to be very high compared to other people because you have that patience, you have that technical skills to, tackle different dimensions of a given project.
Yes, yes, and this is, I think, the core of RPC, like the core value that we have for RPC. We do not give you just a toy data set. It is like everything, even the dirty work that comes in with data science, cleaning the data, making sure it is labeled, making sure it is actually ready to be modeled on, right? So you have to do that work. You can't skip it in RPC. So congratulations, and all of you, if you are looking for a job, please ensure that you add an open to work on your LinkedIn, and we'll be sharing your profiles periodically on our platform as well.
So
By
folks, let
letting
me let me add something to what Sid said. We keep profiles of RPC winners with us, and whenever any employer reach out to us, recently somebody actually reached out that okay, they are hiring and they are looking for good profiles. We share these profiles. So being RPC winner is actually going to benefit you someday in your job searching process.
Yeah. And for those of you who have joined us via this live stream, if you still want to participate in uh, the challenge has ended, but the problem statement is still there. The data set is still there, right? You can still create a video presentation and submit and share it on LinkedIn, right? It is only going to create enhance your online credibility, right? So here is the QR code. Please scan it. Take a screenshot on your phone if you have joined from your phone, and go to the challenge, explore it, try to solve it. Right? I'm telling you, more than like around 500 people actually registered and joined the challenge. Only 5 people remained. Right? So 1%, be in the top 1% is what I'm going to say. So we have 2 people who have excelled in this challenge. We have a winner and a runner-up. Okay. Now, the problem was really difficult. Let's see. Can you guess? So, I think Dhawal bhai already mentioned 2 names. So, I think there is no point in keeping the surprise right now. So,
Sorry, Siddhant.
yeah,
I was too
let's,
excited.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, the first one is Sai Kiran. Okay. So, Sai Kiran did batch analysis for severity classification, which was a valuable addition we did not give. By the way, this was the first challenge as well, for which we actually gave pointers on how to do data pre-processing and how to, uh, get started with this particular challenge, how to. So some pointers just for you to get started. I really thank Mochita here. Like she developed that whole roadmap for the people. So thank you. And even after that, he took a different approach and actually did batch analysis for severity. Then the project was really well articulated, and he had a clean and functional user interface. So guys, if you want to see Sai's project, you can scan the QR code and you will be taken to the project. The next one here is Sukanya. By the way, those of you who don't know, she was also the winner of the previous RPC challenge, right? So we have a serial winner among us, and her project was really good. She has a strong communication skill and delivery. I think you will get to witness it in just a few minutes. And
Suganya, this is amazing. I didn't realize that. I thought like I have seen your face somewhere, but this is great. Like you winning two challenges back to back. Amazing performance.
yeah, so she created a clinical insight dashboard, enabled filtering, and also exploration of adverse drug event entities. So she made it actually like practically usable. I think this experience also stems from her winning the data analysis RPC challenge. I think so. I think this is your hat trick, Sugandha. So congratulations. Uh, now we are going to see them in action. Okay. So we'll start with Sai's presentation, and then we'll move on to Suganya. So Sai, you can
Yeah,
share your screen. I'll stop sharing my screen. Take the lead.
I hope my screen is visible now. Is it visible?
Yes, Sai. Yes,
It
it is
is
visible.
visible now.
Yeah. Thanks for confirming. So, hi everyone, thanks for giving me this opportunity, first of all. So, as of you, everyone know the problem statement. This project is for detecting the drug symptoms which were given by the patients who were vaccinated already, and to detect the symptoms of the patients and also map the severities of them. So, let me just quickly go through the problem statement once. As of everyone know, detecting the symptoms and filtering them into the severity such as mild, moderate, severe, such that we can make some decisions over there. The whole generative AI part comes here in the scaling part of it, so that many doctors may not be available all the time to check over the records of every patient. So I have implemented the batch analysis as Siddhant said, so that a complete CSV file or a complete set of data can be inserted into the model, and the severities will be mapped over them, and the severities will be shown as a statistics. I'll show it in later. Sorry. So these are the tools which I use for this project completely. Python, as of everyone knows, the Python, without Python, there's no generative AI or any applications in the data science or data analytics domain. And Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Seaborn, Plotly are for purely visualization part and few data cleaning part. And Hugging Face, where I fetch the model of BioBert and PureBert and fine-tuned it. And Streamlit is the part of UI, user interface. And my approach is we have the data from 2021 to 2025 VARES data, and I combined all the data into a single file. And later that I removed few duplicate values and performed few EDA to found few patterns over the data, and later that I implemented my model and fine-tuned that. This is the interface of my model. In my interface, there are four primary options, I would say. One is home, and next one is text analysis, and next one is batch analysis, and the final one is evaluation metrics of the model. As you can say, this is the home. In home, you will get what are the features available in this model. When we move to the text analysis, whenever if you keep some text over there, It will extract the symptoms of the patients, such as headache, nausea, pain, or if there were few drugs present over there, it can also fetch the details of the drugs, and it can be useful for us in making the severity classification later. Yeah, this is the severity classification. Based on the symptoms which I have mentioned earlier, based on the drug they have used, it will predict the severity, and it will give a confidence score around for suppose 70 to 80% in this case. As I previously mentioned, these symptoms and drugs were clustered and will be used for the severity analysis. Here you can see the symptoms clustering. And these are after the clustering, uh, there could be few possible symptoms which the patient can be faced. That's how the prediction category in this chart will be there. Like later on, the patient may also experience these symptoms based on the drug clustered it happened previously. And here is the whole picture of batch analysis. In the batch analysis, whenever we upload our dataset completely here, you can see that symptoms will be, yeah, yeah. Based on the symptoms, the severity will be uh, marked down here as the mild, severe, or maybe moderate. In this case, the moderate is very less. And here is the stats of the whole clustered data, so that you can see how much percentage of the patients were in the mild state or in the severe state or maybe in the moderate state. This is the model performance metrics which I had used for extracting the drug symptoms, say name entity recognition in this time. And these are the performance metrics of my severity classification, such as classifying it into mild, moderate, or severe. This is the complete whole architecture where whenever we keep a text over here, the drugs has said the drug and the symptoms will be noted down with the NER, and they will have the severity based clustering, and the symptoms clustering will be happen, and the prediction guidelines also will take over here. Yeah, that's it for the PPT, and let me just quickly show you the working here. Yeah, this is my UI. This is the home page. It will show you what are the features available here and what are the model I have used here, and text analysis. Here you can use some simple text like let me just run this one. Yeah, with the text analysis, yeah, it extracted the entities and severity classification and symptom clustering, and the prediction explanation is over here. And in the batch analysis, as I previously mentioned, you can uh, upload your complete CSV file over here. And we are using the ADE over the symptom text. So we should select the symptom text, and you can uh, control the quantity or running the batches, and you'll the severities will be classified over here. And this is the model metrics over here. And the complete overview of the model will be into these steps.
Amazing work, Sai. So, folks, as you can
Yeah.
see, we see like I was having conversation with Atlic CEO. You know, Atlic is my AI and data services company. And what Karan was saying me is like when we hire AI engineers, one of the things we look at is the ability to do quick prototyping. So as you see, like what Sai did is like he used Streamlit to quickly put together the UI which business users can use and get an idea on the AI solution. And the other thing, other important skill is knowing diverse set of tools and having that judgment to pick the right tool for right purpose. So he shared that screen initially where you use probably 15 different tools, right, Sai?
Yeah, yeah.
You use like so many different tools, data sets, platforms. So this kind of go-getter problem solver approach is going to be very beneficial when you are building a career. So Sai, great job, and thanks
Yeah,
for a
thank you.
very compact and very precise presentation.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So now, Suganya.
Yes. Sugan.
Okay.
So Suganya, you won last RPC challenge and also data challenge, right?
Data challenge, I was among the top 20. And
Okay.
so this is my third code basics
Third
challenge.
one. And how many you have participated so far?
3. I just started participating from the Gen challenges.
Wow.
That was my
In all
first.
three you are winning. That's amazing.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I used to watch your videos. I started my machine
Hmm.
learning journey after watching your video. I was so intimidated by the math statistics. I didn't want to learn. But
Hmm.
after watching your YouTube playlist on machine learning, that was when I started into data science. So
Okay.
I am returning after a career break. So prior to this, I was working as R&D engineer at Synopsys. So
Okay.
after a long gap, I'm just trying to re-enter the data science field now.
Okay. I wish you all the best. I mean, with the
Thank you
way
so
you are
much.
winning these challenges, I'm pretty sure you will get whatever your dreams are, like it will get fulfilled soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for this opportunity to share this platform with you. Yeah, let's get started. So as we all know, the problem statement is to detect the ADE and the drugs and find the the severity. So Cure via AI is a company which works for this. And so all the adverse drug effects which are being captured in the FDC, FDA or the CDC systems, they have some structured symptom codes as well as noisy data. So it's very hard for the regulators to extract data. So if you look at the CDC files, it looks like this. It contains a lot of information and all the data is cluttered together. And many of them are missing key aspects like age and the demographics. So Cure via AI wants to design a AI-based system to extract the data from this, which could be used by the clinical people to make timely and actionable insights. So this is a solution. First, we have to extract the ADE spans, which is nothing but the drug and the side effects from it, and then classify the severity as mild, moderate, and severe, and cluster symptom variants by severity and age group, and finally provide explainable and auditory insights. So this is the architecture which I have used. So once you upload the WHERES report, first we do a NER, named entity recognition extraction for drug and ADE spans. And then I trained the BioBird severity classifier to classify the severity. And then combining these two inputs, we have the clustering and visualization tab to see the severity among the different age groups. And finally, there is a clinical insights dashboard for the clinicians and healthcare people to make actionable decisions from that. So let's take a look at the demo. This is my landing page. And we have to upload our CSV files here on the left-hand side. So once you upload the CSV file, first task which is being done is a named entity recognition. So from the symptom text and the age, it classifies into the corresponding age group, and the ADE and drugs are extracted in this first tab. So when you come down, you can see the blue one corresponds to the drug and the red one are the ADEs of the particular drug. So, and if you hover over that, you can also see the confidence scores, like how the model predicted this is a drug and this is an ADE, but somehow it's not getting captured in my Windows recording. So if you execute it, you can see the confidence scores also getting displayed there. And next, once the ADE extraction is completed, next comes the severity classification. So how the model computes that the drug effect is mild or moderate or severe can be seen here. So I have also given a token level importance highlight and a word importance scores. So the word mild here corresponds to this effect is mild. So the model predicts this as a mild severity. And then coming to clustering, so these two inputs are taken, the severity as well as the drug effects. And the model tries to cluster using the age group. And also we are naming the clusters as like medium severe or very severe or it's mild severe. So this is the final clinical insights dashboard where we can see the effects of individual drugs, or if you want to check about the ADE, also if you want to check about the cluster, we can use those filtering things and you can check it. So this is just a map which is being formed from the inputs which I gave in the CSV file, and these are the extractions. So these two can be downloaded as well, and these could be used by the clinicians to make further decisions. So once all analysis is completed, we can download the files. So this is the demo of the system which I have designed. And let's see the CSV file which is getting downloaded. So this is the CSV file which I'm just showing a sample. So this is how we can download the predictions. And if you want to filter for a particular drug, we can just use the filters here and filter it and see.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome job, Suganya. Bhai, if you want to say a few words about
Yeah, once again, awesome. I'm really impressed. I mean, you participated in 3 challenges and you were in that top, shortlisted candidates. That's amazing work. Looks like, so I'm just curious, like that R&D role that you had, was it in technology or some other field?
Yeah, it was in semiconductor chip, VLSI design and verification.
Semiconductor. Ah, interesting. Nice. Well, again, the presentation looks awesome. This required you to cover a lot of manual steps, and you
Yeah.
had that patience. I think being a R&D person, you all naturally have that patience, right? Like to go through all the
Yeah,
current work.
I gave up many times. This was a very challenging one. The messy data set and my model training, I gave up many times. And but finally, the extension which you gave from October 3rd to 10th, I think that was a period when I worked everything and they submitted just before the deadline.
Okay, awesome, great work.
Yeah, and I still have some metrics now to show. So this is the named entity recognition, what it does. And so my internet connection looks unstable, so I think there is a lag in what I share and what is coming there. Mm,
So Sugani, you are in US, right? Like your profile, you're in Ohio?
yeah, I'm in Ohio.
Okay.
So this is a clinical insight, and I also mentioned what are the steps I took, how I prepared the data, and how I used weak label, and this class weight balancing and layer freezing strategy. These were the things I learned new when I was implementing. As you always say, only when you start working you get to learn more. Yeah, this was a real time thing which I saw, like how to balance imbalanced data sets and how to train your model using this layer, because I don't have a GPU on my system, so I had to use the Google Colab, and it was always timing out, so it was a very tough thing just with the training set. Once the training was completed, I think I got the confidence, I went ahead with the Streamlit integration. Yeah, this was a very good challenge. I would recommend everyone to take it up if you want to learn from start to end. Yeah, thank you so much for giving us this kind of real world challenges.
Well, I want to thank my team, Siddhant, Muchita, Ashish. Like these are the people who build these challenges. Actually, I'm not that much involved in terms of building these challenges. So yeah,
Yeah,
credit goes to
Mochita and
them.
Ashish, they were giving me many inputs like during my LinkedIn post and the slide presentation, and I want to extend my thanks to both of them. And also Siddhant for the last RPC review which he gave. Yeah, so you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. I'm lucky to have such an amazing team.
And these were my training losses. So the training and validation lots was kept reducing as we progress through the training, and finally and achieved a score of around 96 in all. And this is for NER as well as for severity classifier also. I trained the classifier And data preparation for this, I used Snorkel's label model, so which helped me to reduce a lot of manual time. So this was a new thing which I learned during this training, I mean, during this project. And these are the classification reports for my severity classifier too. And
Okay, looks like there is some internet problem. So
Yeah.
let's wait for a few seconds.
categorized what are the steps which I did in each stage.
Yeah, there was an internet issue, but
Can
now
you hear
now we
me?
can hear you. It's good. Like your frame was frozen for a few seconds, but we're good now.
Okay. So these are the some of the approaches which I found it to be efficient while training and optimization. Like layer freezing, it saves you a lot of compute time and memory. So I froze all the bottom layers and kept only the top layers for training, and this saved a lot of time. Previously, it used to take around 2 to 3 hours for model to run, but this significantly reduced. They reduced to 50 minutes for the training to go through. For 10K samples or maybe even 20K, it went up to one hour or so. So I found this training layer freezing to be very efficient for fine tuning works. This is not
Nice.
like this is like parameter efficient fine tuning, but this I just froze only the layers. No, I didn't do LoRa or something here. Mm. So these are the key differences which I learned. I saw practically while doing these things. And snorkel labeling is a very good option to reduce some manual work for labeling. And so I also added post processing. So if the model misses something, if it fails to detect something, I added a dictionary where we can manually override the model's things. So
Mm.
get an accurate output every time. And
And
so
when
for
you work on an industry project, you will see this kind of mix
Mhm.
approaches. It's not just okay, whatever model says, you will just take it. There is
yeah,
always like a post prediction QC and rules layer that you will find it often in the enterprise systems. So this is good.
yeah, and that's it from my side. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
I have one question. So Sugan and Sai, you both have project portfolio website.
Yeah, I have on
Uh,
GitHub pages.
no, I didn't have any particular one, but my GitHub profile is okay, pretty read my file and everything.
Your GitHub, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but other than GitHub, if you have, because see, the project work that you guys have done is amazing actually. If any recruiter looks at it, they will be impressed. But recruiters won't find out until you have a, so see, good GitHub profile is needed. And in GitHub, you will have good README file and all that, right? Nowadays with ChatGPT and AI tools, you can generate nice documentation for your project, technical architecture diagram. So make sure your GitHub is it's like you're showcasing your work. Like when I was taking interviews at Bloomberg, I would make sure I will visit the GitHub profile of a person. And if I don't find README, if the project structure is not proper, variables are not defined properly, it will give me some data points on candidate skills. And on the other hand, if I see nice GitHub profile with like professional setup, like professional README file, project structure, everything, then I will immediately call that person for the interview. So you are showcasing your skills to the world via your GitHub. And on top of GitHub, you should definitely 100% you should have your project portfolio website. So that is like your online resume. So you will have your projects, your skills, your information, and someone can go and you can also attach this presentation in your project portfolio website. Maybe short introduction video. That's like, any recruiter, let me tell you, like if 100 people are applying for a job, hardly one or two person has project portfolio website. And this is something that can set you apart, not just because you have a fancy website, you have actual work that you can put there. Okay, so now you have done all the hard work. Please do that, the work that is not that hard. Creating website is not that hard
yeah, sure,
actually.
Yeah.
definitely.
So make sure you do it, and in your resume, you should add a link to your portfolio website.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
All right. This is amazing. I see a couple of messages. Okay. Everyone is congratulating both of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We also have some questions, Bhai, if you would like to answer them. So somebody has asked, what all technology and subject we need to learn to do this?
To do this, as in to participate in the challenge, what all technology
Yeah.
and subject we need to learn? Yeah, so to participate in challenge, see, it depends on the challenge. This challenge require knowledge of NLP, deep learning, all of that. And we have playlist, we have free playlist on YouTube. So your approach should be okay. You should enroll in the challenge. And as you face obstacle, learn those things. It's like learning while doing your work. That is often the best approach. And whatever prerequisite you need, for example, for this one, NLP, deep learning, these are the two main prerequisites. For the first challenge, which was a RAG chatbot, the prerequisites were general Gen AI knowledge, LangChain, RAG fundamentals, vector databases. And for all of those also, we have a crash course on YouTube. So ideally, if you ask me, all you need is a willpower. You need to have willpower. Suganya said, right? Like she gave up many times because this was a challenging problem. But then she had that willpower to persist. And now she reached this stage. And see, you internally feel good, right? When you are about to give up and you continue and when you get success, in the future, now what happens is, let's say you face any other challenge, you will remind yourself that look, I tackled that problem in the past. I can do this as well. So at a mental, like psychological level, these kind of challenge, participating in this kind of challenges will help you a lot. All right, so that's the answer of your question. Is there any other question? I think we
Uh,
have, right?
no, Bhai, I don't
Hmm.
think we have any other
Okay.
question. Yeah, so we saw the presentations. Really, I was really impressed by both of them, especially Suganya. Like, uh, her way of doing it was kind of, she took everything, she took care of everything, and even Sai Kiran as well. Like, really impressive. So, any guesses in the chat? Who is the top performer and who is the runner-up? I am keeping an eye on the chat. Let's see.
Yeah, folks, so you can make a guess on who is runner-up versus the top winner. We have two people competing here.
Yeah. So what level of math and statistics we need to learn this? Ajit, uh, you need to learn probability and statistics. So in probability, you basically need to know the probability theory, random variables, what are probability, distributions, all those basics. In statistics, you can find our playlist for maths for data science in this channel itself. That is the math that you need to do, learn to do this. It's hard to guess. It's like, okay, Sai Kiran,
I,
Suganya is
hey
the
Virat,
winner.
really like your sense of humor, man. I think you were present in some other last monthly webinar call also, okay? So Suganya and Sai, you both are, one of you is Sachin Tendulkar, the other person is Virat Kohli.
Yeah. So Sai Kiran is the runner-up. Congratulations, Sai Kiran. Like,
Hey, amazing.
Yeah,
just
thank you.
remember, yeah, you're
Great
in the
work.
top 1%. Okay. So 500 people, almost 500 people participated, and you are, you came second. So it's like five people were selected, and five people only submitted, and you are the second among them. So congratulations, and congratulations to Suganya as well for excelling in this challenge.
Yes. Suganya, we already see your R&D personality in your work. Very detail oriented.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to Sai Kiran also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And folks, both of you, I think, since you did this amazing work, I think both of you should also attend conferences. I don't know if you are attending any AI conferences, but in any nearby place, if you can attend any AI conferences in person, that will help you a lot. You can build connections, you can learn, you can meet people. And then you can also, like, you can share, you can connect with people via LinkedIn, and they will notice your work on LinkedIn, because you both have posted on LinkedIn, right, about your work. So that, because I really believe you both have good skills, you have done a lot of hard work, and you will get good career breakthroughs pretty soon based on this work. Okay.
Yeah, thank you everyone. So those of you, if you are in the top submissions list, you can post your work in the comments, right? And we will share and celebrate your success. Thank you for joining us. We are Code Basics, and you can find our challenges on our website, codebasics.io. Go there, participate in the challenges. And thank you for joining us. So I would like to thank Dhalbhai and my whole team, Ashish, Muchita. So all of us have worked really hard for this challenge. See you in the next challenge in the next
Yes,
video.
folks, keep an eye on the next challenge. It will be out soon whenever we publish challenge. I announce it on my LinkedIn. So if you want to know about the challenge, you can follow us on my LinkedIn, our Code Basics. Code Basics also has a LinkedIn page. Where else we announce these challenges, Siddhant?
So we announced this on our Discord. We are going to send mails to all the users of codebasics.io, and
Hmm.
also like uh,
Okay. So Codebase, if you go to codebase.io and just create a profile, there is no charge for creating profile, no charge for participating in these challenges. Just create a profile. So if you have your profile created, we will have your email ID. And whenever new challenge comes out, we will send you an email.
yeah. Thanks everyone.
All
See
right.
you in
Bye-bye. Okay, I have ended the live stream. Let me just verify quickly.